but let me backtrack. Okay. Oh, I'm like, if I wanted to be extra, like I could put the ring light on, but it's okay.
We're calling this the Lotus Hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hi, beautiful. Oh, I was supposed to send this to Christina. Whoops. Okay, I think that should suffice. Oh, the comments. Hi, Elle. How are you? I mean, she's the only person. She's the only person in here. Although we are, let me get ourselves situated with our incense and our candles. And then I do need to twist it. I should have brought my Okay,
Your bread sitting in my car, by the way.
perfect. Thanks. I'll Venmo you later once I get my phone back.
See if I recreated the fuck up from last time perfectly with the cinnamon butter dog.
Oh wow! Oh no! Can I be a bum? Just a blunt.
Be a bum, really?
Yeah, because I'm gonna need a blunt and
Bitch, you just said just a blunt. You did a blunt and a condom.
yeah. You're like, do you want me to light it and smoke it for you too? Actually, yeah. Can you? That would actually be amazing.
And it's on the tray too. Look at that.
Oh wow! Talk about efficiency. Because my bag is closed. How is everyone today?
Here, how are you?
Definitely here.
I'm present.
Definitely fucking here.
That's about right.
How was work today,
Me
Ricky?
with all my. Oh, it was. It reminded me of why I don't take time off.
Oh no.
Oh no. Was there like a bunch of stuff to
But
catch
it's
up on, or just
like
people like?
everything had to happen yesterday. I have doctors fighting over who gets to bill stuff. I got people complaining about the way that coders are like doing something, but it's not actually their fault. It's their insurance. It's crazy. It's crazy right now.
Oh no,
So I came back to that. But it was good. It was worth it. It was worth taking time off.
I appreciate you for
Not a problem.
my. Can I see your bag? I mean your backwards thing. I mean I could just return this to the earth, but I guess I don't have to. I literally cannot.
Big emotions is the theme of the season right now.
Chug, chug, chug. You know, the whole fucking way, bro.
Bruh. See the
Fabulous.
cat today,
Thank
for real,
you.
for real. Sorry, sorry. Word.
Fuck the cat. The possum's gonna come chill with us.
Okay, we need to start before it gets. Okay,
The what? The what's gonna come?
The possum. The bog possum.
the bog possum,
Francesca.
not
The
Francesca.
bog. Francesca.
Oh no.
I put
Okay.
more in it so it's a crackhead lighter now.
Oh, nice. At least we have flame. Beggars can't be choosers. Okay, we can
We can be serious.
proceed. Hey, Aubrey.
Hey
Here,
everybody.
darling. Literally laughing my ass off.
What is life? Please stop hurting. Please stop hurting. Just stop.
Now, please. Oh, whoa, whoa,
What life? Why does it hurt me? Why does it hurt
whoa.
me? Time.
I'll just put this over here. Okay.
Fuck.
I think I am ready to be a productive member of this society. Just kidding.
Oh my god, everything.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So you're feeling it too?
I guess so. I thought I was fine. Nah, I've been wreaking havoc all morning. I woke up on another one seeing that post first. The first post I saw was fucking that thrift store.
I'm
As
telling
soon
you,
as
it
I
really
went on
looks like
fucking.
it really screams they're going out of business. That's what that screams.
So
Honestly.
that's exactly what I thought. Because when I read that post, I'm like, $20 and under. So, and then they actually said so things that were like $300, $200, $20 or less.
Yeah.
That reads going out of business.
Or that to me is getting rid of stolen property as quickly as they possibly can.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is all alleged before they send more people
Yeah.
and not show up to court.
Yeah, that part. But alright.
Mhm.
It's okay. This is why
It
we're
is okay.
meditation to cleanse. We're cleansing. This is why we were outside because we need to cleanse Newport News. This area needs to be
That's right.
cleansed.
That's right.
Here for
All
it.
the smoke is going right over there.
Yeah. Yep. So
So,
here we go.
oh, let
Take
me.
the floor.
Where's my lighter? Oh, here it is. Sorry, looking for my lighter. Um,
That's fine.
Look at my lighter. It's little
okay.
you. Here's my lighter. Let's see what it can do. One of these days we'll be serious.
What? When?
I'm waiting. Freaking like what? Come again?
And why?
Let's say when
Possibly.
we're dead, but I have so many pranks that I'm gonna pull when I'm dead that it's not even funny.
I'm weak. As I'm like,
I can't with you, Sam.
When I'm 120.
I'm weak.
So everybody, go ahead and light your smoky smokes. We're gonna have a little chat.
Hey, Mark.
Hi, Mark. A chat. Oh no, I feel
A
like
little chat.
I feel like I'm about to get lectured. Yes,
Right?
Mama, I'm listening.
I lose everything we're
So
doing
no.
wrong.
Right? Sit me down. Make me reflect on my life and my life choices.
So no lecture today, but we are going to talk about the retrograde. We're reflecting on the retrograde, divine timing, and emotional alchemy.
Ooh, that's not a lecture, but that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's deep. So
That might not be a lecture, but that is a lot. Okay, I'm here
it,
for it.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. So there's a lot going on right now.
There is a
I
lot.
don't know how everybody's been feeling, but me personally, I've been having big emotions,
Yeah.
and I don't, I don't really go through that often. Like I do normally, but just as everybody else does. But it's weird this time. So Saturn right now is in retrograde. Mercury is about to be retrograde in 2 days, but we're in the pre-shadow of it. So there's a lot that's
Wait,
going on right now,
hold
especially.
on. Sorry, bring it back. There's about to be two retrograde. Saturn
There's
and
so
Mercury
one
is about to be.
Saturn and then Mercury's about to go retrograde.
Damn, dude.
But the pre-shadow of retrograde for Mercury especially is usually like a week and a half to 2 weeks. So if there's been like communication issues and stuff like that, that's the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. Now, snuggling.
I was showing that to you right now. Sorry.
Wait,
Oh,
okay.
you're good.
Paranormal investigator Don Riviera, 54, dies on Haunted Annabelle doll tour. Built protective box himself on site. That's crazy. We were just Bryce was just asking what had happened to Annabelle, and
Wait,
I had looked it up, but I thought that she was back in Connecticut. But then I saw on TikTok someone was saying that she was in Pennsylvania, I think. And as soon as wherever she just landed, as soon as she got there, the 911 system went out. Yeah, this was like a couple days ago.
wow,
Sorry, that
wow.
was not, not to cut you off. Like
So wait, so the owner
no,
of
so
the Annabelle doll is sick right now?
the original owner.
So it's in Pennsylvania because that's where he died.
It isn't. So it is Pennsylvania. Um, fuck. What was the question? No, the original owners died, and then but they still had their fucking museum in their basement in Connecticut, and that's where the doll has been for the past umpteen years. But
The
whoever
new owner, not this guy, but
the
another
new
guy.
owner or that's taken possession over like the museum and the property put the doll on tour.
Hmm.
So she went to New Orleans, and that's when the 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 Nottoway plantation fire, um, the escapees from the jail, and Derek Groves is still
He
out.
is still missing.
He's still out.
Yeah, still at large.
And that was the same one whose grandmother was like killed by the police.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Sorry,
Wow.
how that ties into the retrograde in Mercury, but
Some kind of way it probably does.
of course. But go ahead. Sorry, love.
So, so we're gonna start with a grounding meditation,
Okay.
and then we're gonna chit chat. Excuse me. Okay. So get cozy, relax, take a nice, deep, big belly breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One last deep breath in through the nose. And this time on the release, I want you to make an audible sigh and really release everything out through the mouth. I want you to find a space in nature, out in a meadow somewhere, amongst a bunch of grass, in a wildflower field, under a tree. And we're just going to sit there and look at our surroundings. Really feel the earth underneath you. Feel the support of Pachamama, Mother Earth. And as you sit there, your grounding cords from the soles of your feet and from the base of your spine start to drop down through the earth, through all of the layers. As you go further down, feel the coolness of the soil through all the rocks and sediment. And if it feels good, you can wrap your coils around a rock or a root of a tree. Or if you want to plug into the mycelium of the mushrooms, everything that you've been holding on, any emotions that you've been feeling that aren't yours or are yours, any negative feelings that you may be having, any negative energy that may have been thrown your way, whether it be knowing or unknowing, intentional or unintentional. We're going to send that down into earth through those cords, feeling all of that energy leaving us, going down into the earth. And she will take all of that energy and mulch it and turn it into useful fuel. And once you've done that, there'll be a bright green light coming up through the earth into your coils, up through the feet, up the legs, fills up your hips and your belly where it starts to swirl around. Now, from the heart, imagine that you have these branches or tendrils coming out from your heart through your crown chakra and reaching up to the sky as far as it can go. Once your branches fan out as far as they can reach, start to feel a golden, bright light from the sun going down through those tendrils or branches, in through your crown, down to the heart, and down into your belly. And once it hits your belly, that golden light and that green light are going to start swirling around each other, moving faster, getting brighter. And then it starts to get bigger and bigger. And it flows throughout the body as it starts to settle into the molecules of your skin and your muscles. And then we start to bring those tendrils down, back down through the crown to your heart, and slowly bring your cords from earth back up to you. Begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, come back into your body, and welcome to tonight's channeled chill night. So, we're gathering under a sky, literally. Ashley and Sam, there is a reason why you guys are outside tonight. And
Bitch,
right now,
don't put me out there on the spot like that. Candles and all,
but
don't
it's
do me.
perfect though.
No, it really,
It's
it literally.
perfect though.
Nice night. That's all.
I'm weak. I'm like, should I get the little light, or do you think it's okay? Do you think it's fine?
I think it's fine.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I think
We're
it's
good.
fine.
So, right now,
That's
there's
tough.
all kinds of stuff going on up in the skies. So we have some two planets two pretty big planets actually, that are retrograde right now. I'm gonna turn this down. It's just a little distracting. Okay, so we have Saturn moving backwards through the fiery sign of Aries. So, and that's asking us to slow our roll a little bit, feel the weight of what we're really building in our lives. It's not about doing more. So, a lot of people have the misconception that you have to do more, 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 more. It's not about that. It's about doing what matters and doing it with your whole soul. That's what Saturn is trying to teach us right now. Mercury, our cosmic communicator. Mercury is in charge of communication. Um, is also preparing to go retrograde. We're actually in the pre-shadow of it. Um, it's for me, Mercury doesn't usually affect me very much, but for me, I'm really feeling it. Uh, it's preparing. Um, to go retrograde in Leo at that. So Leo is very bold and expressive. So this means that messages are coming through, maybe wrapped in drama, nostalgia, and unspoken dreams. So think about what Leo represents, and then think about lack of communication within those things. So it's going to be big, which probably is the reason why it's affecting me so much right now. Um, so this is not the time to push anything. It's not the time to do anything super big. Um, it's really a time to sit still and listen to what spirit is trying to tell us, or really anything, the universe. What is the universe trying to tell us, right? Um, so I sat in meditation tonight before getting on to get a message on what it is that I was going to do tonight. And this is what I was told to speak on. Um while I was in meditation, so
Ooh,
I
hold on. Mark wants to know what
okay.
retro means.
Retrograde means, so planets spin on their axis in orbit. Retrograde means that the planet begins to like
Sorry.
what's
I'm like, I don't know how to like mute my fucking thing, dude.
no. I was like, what? Who? What?
Is this? Hold on.
Okay.
Can I? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh damn. Never mind. Oh wait. We figured it out. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue. I know how to mute
Okay.
myself now. Go ahead. Sorry.
So retrograde means that a planet is spinning backwards on its axis. So while it's spinning in another direction, it appears as though it is moving backwards. So that's what retrograde means. It means that it's going back to go to do an overview of what we were doing at the time that that planet was in that aspect, if that makes sense.
Okay. I see what you're saying. So now, okay.
Okay.
So now, with that being said, what does it mean when there's two planets in retrograde?
So two planets, so this is what planets do, right? But it just means that the different aspects of those planets are going to are affecting us. And so like the two combined, we're going to get into that. So like it's kind of um like Saturn's forcing us to look at what we need to work, like what exactly are we working on, like what's the meat and potatoes of what it is that we're trying to do. Like we need to look at that. We need to stop paying attention to what everything else is going on. Pay attention to what matters, what really truly matters. Okay. And so with that, it's going to be individual for each person. You're going to need to like sit and reflect on what it is that spirit is trying to get you to do.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Um, and then um, Mercury. So Mercury is going to like compel us to um, polish like our personal narratives. So anything that we are holding on to as far as like a narrative, right? We need to, is this what we really need to portray? What is our communication? Like, what are we actually presenting? Like, how do we speak? You know, how are we connecting publicly? So those two together kind of go hand in hand because you're thinking about like Saturn and what's important to you, but also like in how you communicate, like what do you need to do and how do you need to communicate in order to put that forth?
I see what you're saying. And I feel like the communication card came up yesterday. Was it yesterday or a couple days ago? It came up recently. Yeah. So no, that just confirms that. Oh, and then the little ding too, but that confirms that. Hmm.
So, um, so my when I was in meditation, I saw this person that was just constantly like running around, like all these different places, right? And they were looked like they were doing just like busy work. But then all of a sudden, when they would run, they weren't actually going anywhere. It was just like they were standing right there. So it was interesting because it felt like they were getting frustrated because they kept trying to get to their next station, but they just kind of like threw their hands up and were getting frustrated. They didn't know what to do. So this is what was going through my head at the time. And then the message that I got from Spirit today said, um, there is wisdom in the waiting. You are not behind. You are blooming in divine timing. The ache you feel is the stretch of becoming. So
Some growing
that
pain.
was a pretty growing pains. That was pretty deep. Um, like well, there's a lot that's going on. I mean, you can even like tie it towards like what's going on in current events right now with our current administration and world politics. Like there's so much going on. There's so much upheaval, and like we have to understand that in order for there to be change, things have to fall apart or fall away. So it feels like it's falling apart, but it's not really falling apart. It's things are just falling away. And so that could also be going on in our personal lives. Um, this
And
retrograde season.
ending
Oh,
of
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, just ending of cycles and new beginnings.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Um, so this retrograde season is a sacred invitation to review, realign, and rewrite the story of your power. Okay. I'm gonna read that one more time. This retrograde season is a invitation to review, realign, and rewrite the story of your power. So, retrograde is a time to reflect on things that we have put into action. It's a time for us to go back and review everything, what needs to change. Okay. So, we're just going to puff and listen and be. And I'm going to talk about the cosmos and like where everything's at and how it's going to kind of like what it's going to do, what the aspect can do, but as far as like how it's going to work in your particular life, it really does have to be specific as in like your birth chart. Like you would need to know your date of birth, your time of birth and place in order to be able to pull that up. And you can do that online. Cafe Astrology is a really good free site where you can get your birth natal chart and it'll give you all of that information, tell you like the different aspects of where the placements, where the each planet is in the sky at the time of your birth. Is pretty nifty, and it'll actually break it down as far as like what it means on your birth chart. So, um, but uh, so we are right now in a pause. We're not stagnant, but we need to like look at the space between breaths, like really be in the space between breaths. So from July through November, we are being asked to refine from within. Sorry, I just got this weird thing that popped up on my screen. Um, so what we need to do is we need to realign structures as far as like our storylines and what matters most. Like I said, speak with the heart, act with intention, and build with soulful grit. If it's not important to you, let it fall away. So this is not a detour. It's a deliberate reorganization, and an alchemy of maturity. So this is the time when we can actually mature into like what we are supposed to be. Like, what is our soul's purpose? So Saturn. Saturn will be retrograde from July 13th through November 27th of this year. In the sign of Aries, it's going to be sitting there between July 13th through September 1. And this, as Saturn retrogrades in Aries, prompts a deep cleanse of our inner authority and our self will. We're being asked to own our paths with more maturity, slowing down fiery impulses and grounding ambition and integrity. So, any impulses that you may have, you're really being asked to kind of like pay attention to those. And you probably will start to see them, like it'll be more noticeable to you during this time. So it's a test of self leadership and wise timing. So then on September 1st through November 27th, Saturn is going to shift into Pisces. So the collective focus softens towards spiritual and emotional boundaries. So that is going to be a time where we're really going to go within and like look at our communication around our boundaries, um, both spiritual and emotional. So this is a time for um, like our emotional creative structures that are truly supported by us. We want to like reinforce those. Karmic cleanup and societal checks. Saturn retrogrades often coincide with shifts in policy, accountability, and legal matters. Timing where past actions come into judgment. So, current events right now, this is what's happening. Different policies and actions that were put into place are now coming under judgment with this current administration. The upheaval that we have going on right now, like it's reflective in this. Um, some major rulings have aligned with Saturn retrograde windows, and this is like throughout. So you'll notice like when you hear astrologers talking about different aspects. I'm not an astrologer, by the way. Not an astrologer, by the way. Not a professional.
You're like, this sucker. Do not come
But
for
you'll hear, right, right. Do not come for me. But you'll hear them talk about different Saturn retrogrades and the impact it may have had on different political goings on throughout the world. Um, but signs most flow and friction, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Aries, and Pisces, particularly, will feel both pressure and the pointed gains, especially those ready to revise long term visions and laid the groundwork earlier in the year. How to work with this energy.
it. Well, damn.
So, Saturn retrograde tips. We want to reassess our commitments, our professional goals, our emotional containers, and our boundaries. We want to clear karmic debts. So, heal any ruptures or complete business that you may have left unresolved. So, if you feel that unresolved feelings or trauma keeps coming up during this time, that's why it's asking you to please address me so that we can heal and move on.
Mm,
And realign your foundations. Does your mission feel authentic? Now we move on to Mercury. So Mercury is retrograde in Leo starting July 17th through August 11th, shadow until August 25th. So we will feel we're currently feeling Mercury retrograde, and we will feel it until around August 25th. Themes we can expect are glitches in communication, which is typically what people think of when they think of Mercury retrograde, or Mercury in the microwave. Um,
microwave.
uh, Travel and delays in any contracts. Moods may resist forward movement. Conversations ramble, misread energy, software bugs crop up. So this is pretty. Most people know about Mercury retrograde because of the tech. Usually, we have some type of tech issues going on, like massively across the board. Um, but then it's also not just about our
TV.
devices, right?
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah.
communication.
But
It's disrupting the communication that we are having with each other.
Huh? Do you
Sorry, what'd you say?
I was gonna ask you something. Sorry.
Oh no, sorry. We're just like
Oh,
put a light on, but no, continue. I'm just gonna get a light just a second. Continue though.
okay. Um, so Leo. So with Leo flavor. Okay, so this is the flavor that it's bringing. Um, with Mercury retrograding in Leo, the sparkle of self-expression dims. Okay, so if you felt like you were normally an outgoing person and you're feeling like you're going within and kind of becoming um, more like not antisocial, but just kind of like in the house a lot more, being towards yourself, being alone. That is what's going on with Mercury retrograde. So we're called to refine our creative message, connect with old friends or projects, and reflect before launching into new endeavors. It's known that you really want to try and steer clear of making any major decisions during Mercury retrograde. Um, any, signing of contracts, anything of that nature, because of the communication barriers there. Moon sign influence. In Vedic charts, it stirs emotions tied to home and family, making this a potent time for healing, or to untangle ancestral narratives. So, this is a good time that we can actually look back at all of that and really heal some ancestral wounds there. Collective ripple effects. The retrograde is paired with Saturn, Neptune tensions. So Saturn and Neptune, kind of like have some tension going on there, and other planetary slowdowns, meaning it's time best suited for review, realign, reconvene, not for launching big public campaigns or travels. Be careful. So um right now with Mercury retrograde, like it does, because it affects the communication, it also affects travel. So just be careful with all of that. So how to work with Mercury retrograde: we want to triple check our communications, make sure that you're checking in with people, our technology and any travel plans, like just make sure that everything is lined up, and check in with people and make sure that they understand what it is that you're trying to convey.
And
Revisit old
also, I
ideas.
just well, just with traveling and as a whole, the past like not even full year, like the past like 5 months, 6 months, the air has been crazy. So just knowing that anything is in retrograde right now, I just wouldn't even.
Right,
You better drive.
right,
Same as.
I'm
right.
doing I catch me at home. Catch me at home.
Sorry, that was my public service.
um, we can revisit old ideas or relationships that feel incomplete. Use Leo's shine to reflect on your public voice. Rewrite, not launch. Okay. So going back to that, revisit old ideas or relationships that feel incomplete. So it's, for some people, it's notorious. Mercury in retrograde actually brings back like old relationships that have not had closure. So like old exes. I get texts from my exes.
Oh no.
That right, yeah. So that can happen. But it's not just like romantic relationships. It's all relationships, right? So old friends. Um, I mean, if you want to reach out to them, I don't recommend reaching out to them, especially not right now because the lines of communication are being crossed. But if they reach out to you, really think on whether or not you want to have or you want to open lines of communication with this person, right? Um, so that's what we really want to think about if that happens. And like I said earlier, so with the collective cultural impact of the two of them together, we have our the blah, blah,
Blah blah.
reevaluation of what we are building in our lives, along with the personal narratives and what we present outward to the collective. So, a couple of questions to ask yourself during these aspects. Um, what are you building your life upon? And then, can you listen deeper before you move?
Mm, that goes back to that sit still. Was that our convert?
Yes.
Mm,
Yes. So, you are safe in the unraveling. You are held in the revision. You are exactly where your soul is meant to be. So, you are going through this for a reason. Don't think that, or try not to just like hunker down and hope for the best and just try to get past this time. Really do the work. If you do the work, it prevents these things from coming up
oh,
again.
sorry. Can you just repeat the questions again?
Yes. What are you building your life upon? That's what Saturn is asking us. And the other one, can you listen deeper before you move? And Mercury is asking us that. So, does anybody have any questions or anything they want to share?
No, I appreciate you always.
No
And it
problem.
was literally perfect. Mm-hmm. It was. It was.
Yay.
Sorry, I'm looking at this.
Your turn.
Does anyone in the comments
So,
have anything to comment? Does anyone have anything to say? Hey, Capris, my sister, how are you? Capris said, "Thank you, pretty Ricky."
oh, hey girl.
Toya said she's gonna stay on on the ground and on the boat.
On the ground and on the boat. Ha!
And she said it was really dope. Thank you. Yes, no, it did. Yeah, no, it definitely tied. Dude, it tied. No bullshit. It tied book club and a few of the. Well, I mean, the only two wake and bake polls. Like all of the polls that we've collectively for the past, I guess you could say, 3 weeks. It all ties in and it makes. But I just didn't realize that as we were going, prepping for it, not necessarily knowing that we were prepping for it, that it was these retrogrades. But Saturn, to add on to what you were saying with Saturn, all the karmic energy. So it's you, like we had said with the harvest card, you reap what you sow. So what you've planted, everything that you've planted, whether it be good or bad, weeds grow too.
Yeah.
So everything,
Yeah.
and all this rain
Yep.
we've getting, everything's about to come up. So I guess be
All
still.
right. Be still. Be still and reflect.
Are you pulling?
I am.
She's fixing to pull.
So
I
I'm using um this, the metaphysical cannabis oracle deck.
Oh wow, fancy. Makes me want to shuffle a couple things myself underneath the moon, underneath the moonlight in nature, for real, grounding. As I'm like, oh no, that's one thing about the light, it attracts the bugs. Hey, Raquel.
So, wizard. I don't know if you can.
Oh wow, that is a really pretty card.
Yeah. So it says balance. Um, mm, and these I do like to read because they're kind of they don't kind of flow together. They're weird. These cards. Wizard. Okay. So it says, I'm gonna hold it. Let's see. Um, Wizard, balance. In the wizard card, we see how a person has transformed after applying the lessons learned. The wizard in the card is standing on the pier, watching the waves carry off the sand. He maintains a sense of balance, knowing that what is his will come to him and will not pass him by. The wizard stands with three joints lined up, representing moving in the next stages of a situation. That's not what I'm saying.
It's like three joints. I didn't see three joints.
That is not what I'm saying at all. So you know what? We're not pulling from this deck. All right. That's okay. I have this one. All right. Give us the real message, please. Okay. Oh, so we got friendship,
How
support,
can I
fun,
have them
unity, love.
friends? The
And
one.
then this one also fell out. Abundance.
Ooh, friends with a money. Let's be
That's
friends.
right. That's right. That's right. Fortune, wealth, plenty.
Ooh.
My
So
name is Lynette.
money, abundance, prosperity, blessings.
Yes. Yes.
I like that. I do. I do.
I open myself to the supportive connections around me. I join in the fun and joy that these loving friendships can bring. And I open my mind and my life to the blessings of the universe. Unlimited wealth is coming to me in wonderful and unexpected ways.
Shit. Yes, very rich. Ooh, that was like a gut cough. Felt that in my stomach. Ooh, okay. Ah, that's crazy. Okay, Oshun of the Magi, alchemy, transformation, and change. Can you see it without the glare? Kind of. 34.
Yeah.
That is the oldest one we've seen. Wisdom. And that's the thing too. Oh my phone. Oh, there goes the notification. Okay, so I'll read this and then. Oh no. Okay. Oh wow, she like starts the initiation of peacocks. Okay, so about the initiation of peacocks. The initiation of peacocks, 5 cards invites you invites you into the depths of intuition, insight, and foresight, encouraging you to trust and cultivate your innate inner vision and heightened perception. This suit aligns with the third eye chakra. Despite outward appearances, Oshun is renowned for her wisdom and emotional depth. Oshun is associated with the peacock, a bird revered in various spiritual traditions on its connection to the third eye. The eye patterns in its feathers are symbolic of clairvoyance and spiritual insight, a representation of Oshun's inner qualities. That moth that you saw the other day.
It died on our. It died on our. In our backyard. Right where we got it.
Really?
So I took that as I meant to keep it,
Right.
and we're gonna get a little box.
A
for
box
it and
for
put it up.
it. That's cool. Oshun guides us towards higher states of awareness and spiritual understanding, reminding us of the potential for transformation and insight in each of us. The third eye chakra is our spiritual center known for intuition, insight, and inner spirituality. Just like the chakra serves as the inner compass for navigating consciousness, Oshun acts as a divine facilitator for intuitive perception and spiritual awareness. Number 34, Oshun, the Magi, Alchemy, Transformation, Change. I transform challenges into opportunities. Initiation of Peacock's View. Prepare for a seismic shift. Oshun, the Magi, arrives at moments of intense upheaval to remind you of your power to manifest. This is an opportunity for radical change, shape-shifting obstacles into opportunities and uncertainties into pathways of growth. Take decisive action now. Awaken your inner sorcerer. You have the magic to reshape your present and future. Don't underestimate your power to change your world and the world around you. You are ready. Oshun the Magi calls you to actively participate in your own transformation, to transmute the base elements of your life into golden opportunities. What to do now? There's no room to be passive here. Be the be the architect of your destiny. Embrace the upheaval. Make conscious choices. Act with intention and watch the alchemy unfold. Her story, the Orishas question the necessity of Old Duman, the creator. Angered, he caused a drought. Oshun wanted to help, but everyone mocked her youth. She transformed into a peacock and set off on a long flight to Oldemare. She lost her feathers and beauty on the flight and became a vulture. Moved by her courage and sacrifice, Aldemare designated Oshun as his only messenger. Healing ritual: blend spring water with a drop of essential oil, example lavender, in a bowl. As you stir, see the water absorbing transformative energy. Excuse me. Pull 3 crystals that support change, like labradorite or moonstone. Infuse each with your intention in the water. Write your desired shift on paper and place it under a bowl. Meditate on your desired change, then express gratitude. Pour water, pour the water outdoors and bury the paper. The water again.
And yeah, the water again.
Yeah. Yeah. Drops mic. I don't even. That pretty much, yeah, pretty much sums it up. Sums up a lot for me, especially with all that had transpired today. And confirming what I had said earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
So, I say.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
But I appreciate everyone tuning into the Lotus Hour today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, I believe we are at 559 subscribers. So we are so close to 600, which means we are so close to 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So please help us get there. I appreciate you guys. We will see you guys later. Bye.